Hello my dear students, I am Arzu and the topic for today is adjectives. Now what are adjectives? So adjective is a word used to qualify or describe a noun or a pronoun. It gives the characteristic, it gives the qualification, it qualifies a word, a noun or a pronoun. Now we can understand this better with some examples. Let's come up to first sentence. Reena is a clever girl. Now the question arises, girl of what kind Reena is? So Reena is a clever girl. So clever is an adjective here because it is describing the characteristic of the noun Reena, right? Now let's come up to second sentence. I don't like that boy. Now the question arises, which boy? And the answer is that boy. So what is the adjective here? That is the adjective here. Now third example. He gave me 5 apples. Now the question arises, how many apples? So the answer is 5 apples. Fine. So apples is a noun here. So it is describing the noun apple, which is, how many apples do we have? 5 apples. So 5 is an adjective here. Now there is a little time for preparation. Now what is the question that arises? The question arises is, how much time? So the answer would be little time. So little would be an adjective here. Now these 4 lines describe what I have just told you about these 4 sentences. Now, so reading all about this, we can say that adjective as a word used with a noun to add something for its meaning. So by the use of adjective, it adds something to the noun that we use in a sentence. Now look at these 2 examples. The lazy boy was punished. Fine. So which boy is punished? The lazy boy. The boy is lazy. So these are the 2 sentences. Now what does this sentence say? In sentence A, that is, the lazy boy was punished, the adjective lazy is used along with the noun boy, fine, as an attribute. So now in this sentence you can see that boy is a noun, and what kind of the boy is? The boy is a lazy one. So lazy in an adjective here, right? So when we use an adjective before along with a noun, it is said to be used attributively. We called it as attributively, fine. But when the adjective is used along with the verb, for example in this sentence, the boy is lazy. So the adjective lazy is used with the verb is. So it is known as predicatively. Fine. So hence we can say that when we use an adjective along with a noun, it is said to be used attributively, whereas when we when we use an adjective along with the verb, that is in second sentence, it is said to be used predicatively, fine. Now some adjectives can be used only predicatively. For example, she is afraid of ghosts, fine. So is a verb and she is afraid of whom? Fine. So afraid is the what we call adjective here, fine. Now I am quite well. So am is the verb here and well is the adjective. Fine. Now how many kinds of adjectives do we have? Now first one is adjective of quality, or you can also say it as descriptive adjective. Now what are these? Now adjective of quality shows the kind or quality of a person or a thing. It shows the quality. For example, in the first sentence we have just read, Reena is a clever girl. So girl of what kind she is? She is clever. So clever is the quality of Reena. It depicts the quality of Reena. So this first sentence is a descriptive adjective. Fine. Let's read few examples. Mumbai is a big city. Now what kind of city Mumbai is? It is a big city. So for descriptive adjective, if you wanted to know if it is a descriptive adjective or not, you have to question like what kind of. You have to question that sentence. If you are getting the answer correctly, then it is a descriptive adjective. For example, in second one, he is an honest man. Now what kind of man? An honest man. So you are getting the answer. Fine. So it is known as a descriptive adjective. Now the third one, the foolish old crow tried to sing. What kind of crow tried to sing? The foolish one. Fine. So the foolish is an adjective here, and hence it is a descriptive adjective because it shows the quality of that crow. Fine. Now this is a grammar of the English. What kind of English? Grammar of the English. So grammar is the adjective here. Fine. Now, so we are done with adjective of quality. Now we are on adjective of quantity. Fine. Now adjective of quantity shows how much of a thing is meant as. Now for adjective of quality, we have to answer the question as of what kind. In adjective of quantity, we have to answer the question as how much. How much. Now let's come up to second sentence we have just read. The fourth one. There is a little time for preparation. Now the question arises, how much? So when we use how much as our question and we are getting the answer, then we have to understand that it is an adjective of quantity, right? Now let's see some more examples about it. I ate some rice. Now how much rice? Are you getting the answer? Yes, some rice. So some is an adjective here. He showed much patience. Fine. He has little intelligence. How much intelligence? Little intelligence. So little is an adjective of quantity here. We have had enough exercise. How much exercise? You will get the answer, enough exercise. So when we are getting the answer for the question how much correctly, then we should know that it is an adjective of quantity. Now let's come up to the third type, which is adjective of number, or we can call it as numeral adjectives. Now adjective of number shows how many person or things are meant, or in what order a person or thing stands. Now as the word says, number, it depicts the numeral thing, the count. It represents the count in a sentence. It can be the exact count or it can be an indefinite count. I'll let you know about the types of adjective of numbers earlier. Now let's come up to the examples. The hand has 5 fingers. Now what would be the question that we have to ask? The question that we have to ask is how many? Now how many fingers the hand has? The answer would be 5. So 5 is an adjective here. Now second example, there are no pictures in this book. Now how many pictures are there in this book? The answer would be no. So there are no pictures in this book. So when we are showing the numerical information in a sentence, then it is known as adjective of number. Let's come up to third example. I have taught you many things. How many things? Okay. All men must die. How many men must die? All men. Fine. So here we are getting the answers when we are putting up a question using how many. Now there are 3 kinds of adjective of numbers. What are those? First one is definite numeral adjectives, which denotes an exact number. For example, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, like that. Now when we are defining as 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, they are called cardinals. And when we define them as first, second or third, they are known as ordinals. Now for a cardinal, it denotes how many, and an ordinal the order of thing in a series, right? So the first one is definite numeral adjectives that denotes the exact number. Now indefinite numeral adjective, for example, in this sentence there are no pictures in this book. They do not mention any exact number, right? They mention a word no, right? So they are not mentioning any exact number. That is known as indefinite numeral adjective. Now third one is distributive numeral adjective, which refers to each one of a number. Now when we use the word each or every in a sentence, that depicts the distributive numeral adjective. For example, each boy must take his turn. India expects every man to do his duty. Every word of it is false. So when we use the word each and every, it is a distributive numeral adjective. The same adjective may be classed as of quantity or number according to its use. Now, adjective of quantity. I ate some rice. You cannot ask how many rice, right? The question would be how much rice. And when we ask the question how much, it is an adjective of quantity and not adjective of number. For adjective of number, the question is how many. For adjective of number, the question is how many. And for adjective of quantity, the question is how much. I hope this thing is very much clear to you all. He has lost all his wealth. Now, how much wealth? All. So, all is an adjective here. And in adjective of number, how many? All men must die. How many men must die? All men. So, all is an adjective, right? Let's come up to next topic. Demonstrative adjective. points out which person or thing is meant. Now, in demonstrative adjectives, it point out which person or thing is meant. Like it will directly point out the person we are talking about. For example, the first example, this boy is stronger than Ankit. So this is a direct comparison between two boys. So here we are pointing out two persons and we are comparing, right? So this is an example of demonstrative adjective. The second one, that boy is industrious. So which boy? That boy. So in demonstrative adjectives, the question we have to put to get a correct answer would be which. Okay, these mangoes are sour. Which mangoes? Okay, so the answer would be these. So this, that, those, these. I hate such things. Which things? Such. So such is an adjective here. Now, interrogative adjectives. Now, in interrogative adjectives, there is a very simple identification. In interrogative adjective, it will end with a question mark because interrogative statements are the statements that which we use when we are putting up a question. So it will end with a question mark and it will start with the words what, which, whose and when. Okay, so it is very easy to identify the interrogative adjectives. What manner of man is he? Question mark. So and so which way shall we go? Whose book is that? It will be seen that what is used in a general sense and which is a selective sense, right? In the following sentences, the words own and very are used as emphasizing adjectives. I saw it with my own eyes. Now, when we use the word own and very, there are two words, own and very. So these two words put emphasize. For example, in the first sentence, I saw it with my own eyes. So the word own is, it is creating an, it is very emphasizing. It is very what we call, it is very much stressing. So that is why we call it as emphasizing. So when we are using the word own and very in the sentence, then it is known as emphasizing adjectives. Now, what are exclamatory adjectives? We all know exclamation mark. We use exclamation mark to depict surprise, a sudden shock or a surprise. So what genius, right? So and now, as already pointed out above, this and that are the only adjectives which are inflected or changed in form to show numbers, right? So it is all about the kinds of the statement, the kinds of adjectives we have. Now the formation of adjectives. Now many adjective the words are formed from nouns. Now what are those? Now we got boyish word, boyish adjective from the noun boy. We got foolish adjective from the noun fool. We got dirty from dirt. We got stormy from storm. We got careful from care. We got pardonable from pardon. Pardonable from pardon. Playful from play. Laughable from laugh. Hopeful from hope. Outrageous from outrage. Venturesome from venture. Now some adjectives are formed from verbs. So we are done with the nouns one and then these verbs. So tireless is from tire. Ceaseless is from cease. Talkative is from talk. Movable is from move. Now, some adjectives are formed from other adjectives also. For example, tragical from tragic, blackish from black, wholesome from whole, whitish from white, threefold from three, and sickly from sick. So, it is all about the formation of adjectives from noun, from verb, and from other adjectives also. Now, what all types of adjectives did we read today? Adjective of quality, that shows the kind of the quality of a person or thing. Now, adjective of quantity, that shows the quantity, the how much of a thing is meant as. Now, adjective of number, that shows how many. It represents the numerical thing. It is of three types, which is definite numeral, which describes the exact number. Now, the indefinite number, which do not denote any exact number, and the descriptive numeral adjectives, which refers to each one, which uses each or every word in the sentence. Now, then we have demonstrative adjectives, that points out which person or thing is meant. Now, demonstrative adjectives we have. Then we have interrogative adjectives, which have question mark, and then we use it. We use what, which, whose, and when in the sentence. And then we have emphasizing adjectives, where we are using the word own and very. And then we have exclamatory adjectives, which the words which is something used as with exclamation mark. So, they are known as exclamatory adjectives. Now, it is all about today's topic, adjectives. So, we have read about what are adjectives, what kind of adjectives do we have, and the formation of adjectives from nouns and the verbs, and some other adjectives as well. So, it is all about today's lesson, students, and I hope you all loved it. And if you like the video, click on the like button and subscribe the video and share it as well with your friends. It's all for today, and I will see you all again. Bye bye.